The WA73-EQ pays homage to the classic 73 style of preamps that have been massively used in recording for decades. Custom features include UK custom Carnhill transformers and Bloor-Edwards EQ dual concentric switch potentiometers, a fully discrete signal path, a 4-position inductor-based high-pass filter, and much more. Let's go over the features of the WA73-EQ. The XLR microphone level input is designed for dynamic, condenser, and ribbon microphones. Other instruments or devices that put out a low-level microphone signal can also be plugged into this input. The input impedance can be set to either 1200 or 300 ohms via the tone button. The 48-volt power switch provides power for any devices requiring continuous phantom power through the XLR input. This power is supplied at a constant level to prevent any degradation of audio quality. The polarity switch inverts the polarity of the signal. Use the polarity switch when recording with more than one open microphone to combat phase cancellation between microphones. The tone switch controls the input transformer configuration from a 1-to-2 step-up turns ratio to a steeper 1-to-4 step-up turns ratio, drawing out a greater degree of coloration and impact from the input transformer. This feature will make a noticeable tone change to most microphones. The line input switch engages the TRS line input on the back of the WA73-EQ and disconnects the XLR microphone inputs. The insert switch engages the insert loop into the signal path. The instrument switch engages the instrument input on the front of the WA73-EQ and disconnects the XLR microphone inputs. The TRS instrument input can connect a variety of instruments via the instrument input on the front panel of the WA73-EQ, including acoustic and electric guitars, bass guitars, keyboards, synths, and drum machines. The red input knob is a 22-position gain switch that adjusts gain for line, mic, or high Z level sources. The high-pass knob is an 18 dB per octave slope switchable between 50 Hz, 80 Hz, 160 Hz, and 300 Hz. Low frequency is a silky smooth plus-minus 16 dB shelving with selectable frequencies of 35 Hz, 60 Hz, 110 Hz, and 220 Hz. Mid-frequency is a silky smooth plus-minus 18 dB peaking fixed Q with selectable center frequencies of 360 Hz, 700 Hz, 1600 Hz, 3200 Hz, 4800 Hz, and 7200 Hz. High frequency is a silky smooth plus-minus 16 dB fixed frequency shelving at 10 kHz, 12 kHz, and 16 kHz. The EQ switch engages the equalization circuit into the signal path. The output control knob controls the signal exiting the WA73-EQ. It ensures that the amplified signal doesn't exit the WA73-EQ too loud or overload the inputs on your recording interface or the next device in the signal chain. It also gives greater ability to drive the gain of the preamp harder, resulting in greater colorization and tone shaping within the various settings. The power switch is used to power the unit on and off. The LED light will indicate if the unit is powered on. To extend the life of the electronics, please turn the WA73-EQ off when not in use. Connect the accompanying power cord to power the unit. Always use the correct fuse rating as indicated beside the fuse holder. Warmaudio provides an extra fuse located in the IEC inlet. The ground lift switch eliminates unwanted hum and buzz by interrupting the ground loops between equipment, preventing current flow along the cable shield between two devices. Balanced line outputs are provided on an XLR and quarter-inch TRS connection for convenience. Unbalanced operation is possible via quarter-inch TRS output using an unbalanced quarter-inch cable. Insert, send, and receive are designed to allow another device such as a compressor or EQ to be inserted into the middle of the WA73-EQ circuit. These connections insert the secondary device into the circuit after the input transformer and initial gain stage. We recommend unbalanced quarter-inch patch cables. The TRS line input is padded and is designed for line-level instruments or sources that put out line-level signals such as keyboards, electric instruments, or audio interface outputs. This input travels through the entire preamp circuit, including both Carnhill transformers. The microphone XLR input is designed for dynamic, condenser, and ribbon microphones. Other instruments or devices that put out a low-level microphone signal can also be plugged into this input. The input impedance can be set to either 1200 or 300 ohms via the tone button. Thank you for purchasing the warmaudio WA73-EQ single-channel British mic preamp. We feel this product offers the best in terms of sound, function, and vibe from the classic era of analog recording. Whether this is the first piece of outboard gear you've ever purchased outside of a recording interface, or merely the first in a long time, we thank you and welcome you back to the world of analog.